Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I have for us the brand new 40mm Breitling Superocean, and I have to tell you, I absolutely love it. When I first saw it in the case today when I walked in, I actually thought it looked smaller than 40mm. I thought to myself, is this the 36 or the 40? And to my surprise, it was the 40 when I got it out. So let's go over the case dimensions on this first. I measured it 39.9 diagonally across the bezels, just under 40mm. 31mm crystal from 3 to 9. You can see it's kind of got that domed, it is that domed box crystal there a little bit. It just looks really good on this model. 12mm thick even, and that was with the sticker on it. So I left the sticker on that case back. So an even 12mm thick, I love that. 47.9 from lug tip to lug tip. And I know somebody's gonna mention or ask, what's the width from the widest point of that Milanese mesh bracelet? 54.4 at the very widest, but you can see how far down that is. Do not let that dimension scare you. I have a 6 3/4 inches. When I throw this on wrist later, no issues whatsoever. So again, I know someone's gonna ask what it is, but I would not be scared off by that dimension. You have a 20mm lug width. And again, you can have that integrated case, and the older models did not. So I'll show you that at the end as well. And that 20mm tapers to 18 at the last link. You do have multiple links. You can see here right there where they're kind of cut. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 on each side. So relatively thin links. You have a butterfly style clasp. So I say that about the links simply because there is, to my knowledge, no micro adjustability here. I didn't see it on any of the reviews I watched, and I don't see any looking at this watch today. So I got to tell you, it does have a very nice aesthetic. A seamless integration into that bracelet. I know many of us, myself included, are not always fans of butterfly style clasps on dive watches, but I got to tell you, it looks fantastic. So again, there it is. You have that exhibition case back housing that new B31 movement. So I think that is certainly an upgrade. I love being able to see that. 78-hour power reserve. You have a signed screw down crown, 200 meters of water resistance. And I gotta be honest with you, I forgot to weigh it. So I will weigh this and list the weight of this in the comments. As I'm looking at my notes here, completely forgot to do that. So I will list that in the comments. But I gotta tell you, it feels great in hand. Retail on this is $6,500. So overall, I think it's just a very clean look. I love the updates. It's just thinner. It's not as bulky, chunky as the prior outgoing version. Bezel action, the same as you get on the standard Superocean model. Absolutely butter. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know I loved the Superocean. No different here. Love the Superocean Heritage bezel action. And so real quick, I'm going to do a full review going over to what I noticed is the differences, but I had an older 44mm in stock, so I'll at least throw those side by side. This review is coming. I'm not going to go over the dimensions on this, but just kind of how it feels in hand and how it looks. But I wanted to share with you during this review just the subtle differences there on the dial. This reminds me more of the 57 capsule edition with the marker there at 12. The capsule edition has that at your cardinal markers. So again, I think it's kind of a nice hybrid between the outgoing generation and the 57 capsule editions in some way. But overall, I just think this is a really, really nice job, Breitling. And the other thing I will say is, you know, some manufacturers, new movement, jack the price up. And I think for what these were selling for, the prior version was selling for, I think the one I have here, that 44 was $5,900. This at $6,500. I think it warrants the price increase of $500 to $600. So between the movement, the subtle differences, I'm going to tell you right now, this bracelet is thinner than the old one. It's certainly comfortable, and I think it really just looks fantastic. Again, I like, admittedly, if you're a fan of the channel, you know I like 36, 38mm watches, but this 40 I would wear without an issue. I'm fairly certain the 36 is going to feel too small, in my humble opinion. As soon as I get one of those in, I'll review that as well. So if you didn't see these, they released these new Superocean Heritage models in 40, 42, and 44. You have black, green, and blue. As we get more of them in, I will certainly review them and share them and do some comparison videos. So be on the lookout for that. Unfortunately, I'm still in a shared workspace here. I can't give you a loom shot, but if this is still in stock after another week or two of construction above me, I'll certainly try to give you a loom on that. So Look for comparisons coming to the prior Superocean, as well as I grabbed this Omega quick while I have it, and I'm going to do a quick comparison between these two. So look for that here in the coming week or so as well. As always, greatly appreciate you viewing. Again, I can't say it enough. I think Breitling did a fantastic job on this. I would happily wear this. Looking forward to seeing the other dial color variations as well. Thanks again for viewing. Contact information is in the description. We'll see you in the next video.